Hello and welcome to more SD Gundam Battle Alliance with Dark. Hello, Dark.
Hey.
We're, still working our way through. Dark just actually gave us the whole rundown, so I'm not going to repeat it all, even though you're not hearing it on YouTube. But just, trust us.
I can give it again.
If
That's
you
fine.
want to. It's up to you. I'm not going to make you.
Yeah. We're going through Directory 6, doing all the break missions because you have to do those in order to unlock 5A's true mission because the game wants to make it difficult. At least I think that by doing these you unlock that.
I'm pretty sure
we may actually have to end up going into 7 as well. I'm not sure anymore because it's been a while since I've been in these lower directories.
It has been since the game came out, for me,
basically.
so I do not remember at all. But we'll eventually get it. If we just do every other mission, it'll happen.
So we are gonna go through B, all the break missions, because all of those are unlocked except for obviously the boss mission.
Yeah.
And then hopefully when we're done with those, we might have to do some true missions to unlock that true mission, but we'll get there eventually, probably, maybe. We'll find out. Who knows? And we can skip stuff by hitting the start button for cutscenes, as we figured out last time. And that includes this stuff too.
Thank goodness. Because look, honestly, I am a big fan of Gundam games, as are you. It does not matter, right? The story in this game is just not good.
It's fine, I guess. It's
very much so.
Nothing particularly impressive or anything. But
Remus says so many missions to repeat. Yeah. This game gets a little bit grindy in that way. I don't either, but I could definitely see where for some people that is like a big sticking point. Like, I remember when Octopath Traveler 1 came out, and it had the option to turn off, not Octopath Traveler, I'm sorry, Bravely Default. And it had the option to turn off random encounters. There were some people that were very vocal about how it was the best RPG ever because you could finally turn those off. Whereas for me, it's like, no, but I want to do the random encounters. I want to level up my stuff.
Yeah, see, I like when games allow you not just to turn it off, but also make it where you get more of them and stuff.
Yeah, where you can tweak it. There's a chest over here, Dark.
There you are. There was a chest in here somewhere, but I couldn't remember where.
Gameplay-wise, I really like this game. Story-wise, I can't stand it. I don't think the story of this game is very good.
Yeah, it's middling at best. It's not amazing or anything, but I've played much worse.
Oh, for sure. I just like, for me, it's
depressing to say, but
it's got so much dialogue that doesn't matter.
Like all of it?
Yeah. The characters just talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. And that's fine when I care about what they're saying, but I just don't care about Sakura Slash and Hermes Mercury.
Yeah, Hermes is incredibly boring.
Yeah.
At all times. I've never been interested in anything that had to do with him. Sakura has been fine-ish, but that's mostly because she's cute.
Yeah, that's fair. And there's some good jokes. But I think it's telling when, like, New Gundam Breaker's story is actually better than this story.
I have no idea. I don't really understand New Gundam Breaker. I don't, because I haven't played any of the other, decent ones, apparently. That game makes no sense to me.
Well, the story is, like, unique even among those. The rest of them don't have, like, full visual novel routes and everything like that. But at least then you get characterization with the characters. With only the girls that you're supposed to romance, of course, but,
Yeah. There's 3 of them, right?
I think there's 4 of them.
Oh shit, I haven't even looked.
Because you have Best Girl, who's the tomboy. And then you have Shion, with the Siege Shion jokes. You have the Student Council President, and you have the Childhood Friend, I think?
Ah, okay. All I know is the glasses girl and the child. I think those two.
Yeah, we have to unlock the other ones,
Ah,
which means you have to keep playing a terrible game to, be able to do that.
very not interested in that.
I do not blame you.
How did he die? He was at half health.
Yeah,
And I know what I just shot did not kill him.
You know, he wanted to blow up.
You know, I have no problems with that. You can blow up all day.
I think he retreated. Sorry, the OG SD Gundam shows are more engaged. Unironically, as bad as the original SD Gundam show is, the moment where Night Gundam becomes like the upgraded version, the wing version of Night Gundam, that's a good moment. When Mushirambo becomes the full Musha, like that's pretty good. Hey, well,
To be honest, I wouldn't 100% judge all of them based off of the very first one, because it's the only one I actively know.
yeah. Captain,
Oh,
we gotta
we
go
go
up.
up these.
Yeah, I hate this mission so much. Yeah, Captain Gundam becoming Command Gundam. That was fine, I guess. I don't like Captain Gundam at all.
I don't like it when Gundams are living creatures, because that's just wrong.
I get that. I do. I think in a weird way, the SD Gundams that are based on Romance of Three Kingdoms are actually like pretty decent, which is really funny to me. Because they're just using the characterization from Romance of Three Kingdoms, you know? So it's like, yeah, this is the Tallgeese, but it's also Zhangfei.
But it's also a banana.
He does kind of have that.
I really would like to have like an entire extra. The ammo in this game is the biggest issue.
I get that for sure, but for me, it's the limited combo strings. I wish it just had one more combo.
Yeah, I think this game just lacks.
It needed just a little bit more depth, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it needs to be a fighting game where you have like 30 combos, but give where stuff levels up with you. Where like, hey, now my shot is a regular shot and I have extra ammo of it, but then I can hold it to do something else, you know?
Yeah, because like no one likes being like, hey, yeah, you can fire 5 bullets.
Yeah.
Like my gun has 8 bullets. That's
all you get.
Yeah, and both of my specials have 2.
Yeah.
Like, I can run out of that in like 10 seconds, and then I have to wait. It's like, that's not fun.
That's where roll actions do make it like better, but they don't make it good, right? To be able to instantly reload.
I always forget that that's something.
They're really handy. Rima says in Crossrays we have the Knight Superior Dragon piloting the Knight Superior Dragon because it's an SD. Pretty funny.
That hurts my soul in a way that I don't think I can adequately. This person fired a big old laser, and that's unacceptable. Bad not too worried.
Back attack. There's a chest back here.
Yeah.
Chad, I'm really trying not to talk about it. I can't just not mention it again. I told Dark before we started, I slammed my knee into... It's a really long story. The short version is I hit my knee, and it really hurts right now. And I'm trying not to just only think about my knee.
But you're only really thinking.
Yeah. It's swole up, too. Like, it was... It's more swole than I've ever been in my whole life. I should probably use mine. That's what the pain meds are. I'm hoping they're going to kick in soon, and then I'm not going to be thinking about my knee anymore.
No, when you use that, I think it also gives me more money, too.
It doesn't really? Then I should be using it all the time.
Yeah, because all the money that drops turns red
Yeah.
for me. Usually yellow. I'm not going that way yet.
Oh, we didn't get that shutter yet. I hate this level. Which button is that shutter? Why are they not marked?
Why aren't they next to the door that they're supposed to open?
Yep.
Realistically speaking.
This is the level for the Faz? Okay.
I hate this. I don't remember if we've been in here or not. I think we have. Yeah, we have.
Yeah,
This
we
is
came
a
through here.
peaceful room.
I think we're supposed to hit the one that is blue again, because see how these are red? And then like take the long way around and then that shutter will be open.
Maybe, but we also haven't gone down down here, I don't think. Because I think this area just opened up. No.
I thought we went through here.
Those are destroyed.
Yeah.
I hate this. This area is terrible.
Yep.
There's a couple levels like this, and they all kind of suck.
It worked. We cheated that too. Because it's not supposed to open for you again. You're supposed to have to go all the way around. But I boosted into the middle of it, and the door can't close on you.
Oh, nice.
So it opens it up again.
Very nice. I did not know that.
That's really
I've
dope.
never even attempted that.
That's Rinzala.
There's a chest up here on top of this.
Yeah.
Decline things. But it's... In fact, I'm pretty sure there's one over here too.
So torn on Athrun. On the one hand, I think his design
I'm
actually
not.
doesn't look bad. And then I love his Gundams. On the other hand, he just never gets to do anything worthwhile. He's just a nothing burger the entire like Seed. I guess he has like one big scene in Seed. And then in Destiny, he's just like, he gets one good scene there too, and then all the power gets taken away from him again.
Yeah. Athrun, I have a very clear, distinct opinion of. It's bad.
I really want to like Athrun, right? But they just don't, they don't give him anything, and the things they do give him are all bad. Because his suits are great. His voice actor does a good job.
I guess I don't even remember his actor. It's been so long since I've watched it. I have no idea.
And then see, I have like the opposite opinion of Shin from Destiny. It's like Shin is given everything great for the first half. I adore Shin. And then in the second half, they just ruin him completely.
I don't remember him. I mean, all the characters in this are effectively the same person.
He's the pilot of the
Any
Destiny.
of them. Okay.
Athrun is such a character. Yep. He's one of the characters of all time.
Get that guy. I'm gonna get one of these fired.
Like, there's a moment in Destiny where they make him an agent of savior, right? Which means that he operates outside the law. And it's like, oh, this could be really good for him, actually, because now he can do whatever he wants, right? Nobody can stop him. And then he just winds up working first for the bad guys and then for the good guys again. Like, they don't do anything with that at all. To be fair to Shin, I should be as filled with rage if the main character slot was stolen from me. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, to be fair, in my opinion, all of the characters are just not super great.
There's a couple in Seed and Destiny that are really good, and their names are Mulaflaga and Maruramius.
Well, I'm gonna say the first one's a bad guy, I'm assuming, because it just sounds like a bad guy name.
No, he's a good guy. Imagine if Sleggar Law was with the party for a long time, but Sleggar Law, like, wasn't a womanizer in Seed, and that's Mulaflaga.
Which one was Sleggar?
He's the American guy that hit on Mirai and then wound up sacrificing his core fighter into Dozel's Big Zam so that Amuro could win.
Okay, I think I know.
Andrew Waltfeld is pretty cool as well. That's a good point. Andrew Waltfeld is just Solid Snake in the Seed universe. No. Come on.
There we go. Back attack. All 70-something hits.
Activated my super mode, so we'll get extra stuff from her.
Good. It's a good thing you did it when you did.
Yeah, because you were about to kill her. Yeah. You got all those red ones too, then.
Yep.
Perfect.
Oh crap! Every one of those capitals is worth like 3,000 to 5,000
Yeah.
for me.
They're really, really
Holy
good.
crap.
That's
Oh, we fight again.
That's why I always used the F91 when I was playing solo. It's because you get so much more credit. Oh, I
Fair
hate this
enough.
guy. I hate this guy so much.
This is gonna take longer to fight because I didn't. Oh,
Yeah.
oh no, that hurt. Because I have 80-something seconds before I can do serious damage.
Yeah. That's okay. We'll get him down. I don't want to spoil
Like,
too
that
much of Seed for
feels
you, though,
great.
because I know
Yeah, I
that
don't
you
know how-
watched parts of it, but you haven't seen it like all the way through.
Yeah.
I hate this guy. I just want that on the table. Ray Zabarel is the worst. And I don't want anybody to be like, oh, well, Trey just doesn't understand it. No, I understand him. I just don't like him.
Yeah, bad guys are usually understandable. They just also still kind of suck.
Yeah. Well, he just has mommy issues.
No, not one of those types.
Ross has dropped red capital regardless. Well, there you go. Does the F91's super mode like enhance it, or is it still just the same? I always used the F91 once I got it to do that because I thought I was getting extra. But Will has confirmed that Boss has dropped red capital regardless.
Oh, I assume doing this still makes it drop more would be my assumption.
I would think so. He says no.
That's sad.
Well, fine then, Will.
Well, I got almost 1,000,000 credits.
Nice.
From that. I
That
got
was a lot of parts.
712,000.
Very nice. Very nice.
Holy crap. With that, I should be able to level up a good chunk of one of mine. Probably up to like level 35, I think. Or my level 35 up to maybe finished. That might be enough to finish this. That is enough to finish it with just a little to spare.
Very nice.
There goes the Justice Gundam. I just upgraded that now to the Freedom.
Justice. Infinite justice.
Okay, I'm able to bring this level 15 Justice to level 15, or Freedom to level 15.
Very nice.
Got like 3 upgrades in it, and that was it. Okay, 6B it is now.
Let's do it. Helldivers 2 one day? Yes, I won't. I probably won't be playing it this month, to be honest with you, because this month I bought Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, and then I'm buying Final Fantasy VII Rebirth at the end of the month. But I'm definitely planning on picking up Helldivers 2. I'm really excited for that game.
It looks like it could be interesting, but I don't know.
I liked the first one a lot, but it was built around playing with other people, and I didn't have anybody to play it with. And
Yeah, I've never played any of it ever, period.
Remus and I are going to do some Helldivers 2, and it's going to be great. But it will probably be sometime next month. F91 is very good for ads, that's true. I'll wait for an ad to pop up and then I'll call the F91. One of these days I'm going to get slapped for my humor.
Yeah, that would require me to understand half the things you say, though. I don't.
That's fair. Zaku Warriors! They look so good. I love Zaku Warriors.
Yeah.
Watch out, bearded man! Watch out.
I have one. I have a Zaku Warrior gunner at home
Yeah.
that I built. I really liked it. It's a really good kit.
The Phantom's really nice too.
Master grade. I do not have that one. I think that one has like a lot of clear, like the see-through, like colored pieces, doesn't it?
I think so. Only best to wait since there's a lot of connection issues with the game right now. Oh no. Well, hopefully those get worked out soon. Yeah, this is why we couldn't do the true version, because we had to find Domon.
Ah. You really shouldn't have had to. It's Domo.
I have seen that man. He's Schwartz Bruder.
Other chest up here with me.
Look at man. Oh, I love the Burning Gundam so much.
I like it.
It looks
But of
so
course, I
good.
like the noble.
That's fair. I actually think the two of them, like side by side, really accentuate each other well.
Yeah. It's almost as though she was supposed to be the actual proper love interest. And then they decided, but his partner! That makes more logical sense, and as though that matters.
I just think somebody really liked the way that Tomokazu Seki yelled out Rain. I think they heard that and were like, oh yeah, no, it's gotta be her.
I don't care about that.
Because like, I really like the dub, but if you ever hear it in the sub, just the way he yells that name, man's a good voice actor, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But I have a feeling he could have done that more. If he really wanted it, and that would have been...
Hey! I didn't want to like full yell. So.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. You're gonna, even if you don't come over here, you're gonna get all this capital whenever the mission ends, right? Because I've fought like a small army of Dark Army over here.
I actually know where you are. I thought you were with me.
I went into a back join here. Back join, a back section. Back joint is what I was trying to say. You can join the call and start yelling. No thank you. No thank you. You can join if you want to, but you don't necessarily need to join and start yelling, Remos. Moveset's actually good for the God Gundam. It is. I really like using the God Gundam in this game.
Where was this back joint?
So, take that little divot right there. I'm terrible with directions. And then you take a left over here.
Uh-huh.
And go up here.
Oh, shit. I would have missed all these
there.
chests.
Yeah.
There's another chest out here, too. I didn't even notice this.
Yeah, I got your back.
Yeah, the only one I knew about was the,
Well, you're
one with
also
the bump
free to
that
join.
was on the other side.
But, nobody needs to join specifically to yell, please.
Yeah, don't do that. That will upset me.
Yeah, you don't like...
And we don't need to demonetize this video,
Right.
because I know more expletives than any of you do.
Yeah, we don't need an upset dog. It's something I try not to have in everyday life.
Yeah, you know, I only know expletives in like 7 or 8 languages.
Dark,
We
I
don't
love
need to
this
get
man. Dark, I love this man.
Then why don't you marry him?
Because he's not real.
So, someone's married a bodybuilder before.
Yeah, that's true.
Weirdo.
My wife probably would not be happy if I married Ali Al-Sanchez.
No,
But-
probably not. I don't think the government would be either. 'Cause Still be technically, believe me.
monster. But, you know, I love him so. We talk about, like, good villains. Ali Al-Sanchez. But you haven't seen 00, right?
No, not at all.
Okay. I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but I will tell you, this man is a mercenary who just loves war.
I mean, that makes sense for a mercenary.
Right.
I can...
At one point, somebody's like, how could you do this to people? And he says, why does it matter what I do to other people?
Huh, so he's the sociopath.
Yeah.
Those make some of the better villains. So
He's
agree with that statement.
great. I love him. One of the most comically evil, yes. Yes, Rima. Oh, I heard it. I heard it spawn. No, there's some really good stuff with him, and how he just doesn't really care as long as he gets to kill people.
Sounds like me in video games.
Yeah. Hey, well,
Also, hello to whoever joined.
oh look. Number 1.
Trey,
Yes, Will.
I can just yell at you now.
No, please don't.
That would be very bad for you.
Will, just say nice things to me. I'm a poor boy.
Well, you don't have to be nice. That's... That might go to his head, but...
I activated my super mode.
Transfer.
It's like Trans Am. Not quite as good, but it gives
No!
more capitals.
No! The money's outside my circle!
It is. I can't get to it. Oh, I love the O as a mobile suit.
I don't.
Oh, I just
I thought it was... It's
all the
too
hidden
big.
arms.
My friend. My friend says the O is the O is a stupid name. And then he gets one. What?
Yeah.
I mean, the O isn't a terrible name. It reminds me of the Big O. That
Sure.
works because Big O's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But this thing isn't as good.
I love
And I keep
That's
breaking it.
the extra arms,
And then
the
gets
extra
one shot.
shotguns, the extra beam sabers. It's like Papto Shirako was like, hey, give me something that can kill anyone, because they won't expect a beam saber to come out of the leg arm. They're like, all right, boss,
Usually-
whatever you say.
Usually I like when they have multiple arms and stuff because it's just...
Yeah.
But I think it's just too big and bulky for me.
If it wasn't
Like,
yellow, maybe.
I think if it was thinner, like it
Yeah.
has such a big bulky body that I don't like it. Like that Trogitor?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like that has a nice thin body and it still has 4 arms and surprise sabers and stuff and I'm like, that's a really cool suit.
Yeah.
Big O I think is just too bulky. You like the bulkier suits, I like
I
the
do.
more streamlined.
Dark IBO has a suit that has a secret knee drill.
Yes.
It is
Yes.
wonderful. That knee comes up and you don't expect the drill to come out and start stabbing people.
What suit is this? Because I do know some of the IBO suits at the very least.
The
I haven't
Vidar.
seen the show, but I know the suit. Vidar. I don't think I know that one.
Oh, it's my favorite IBO suit. It's beautiful.
Dark.
Me?
I showed it to you.
You may have, but you showed me a lot of suits, so that doesn't really help.
Dark. I showed you the command. The dark.
Yeah,
I
but
did show you the
it's
command.
easier for me to remember what I've seen if I've seen pictures of model kits. As bad as that is.
Remind me and I'll post a picture of the Vidar model. I love that suit. I don't need an excuse
I
to
can
look it
do
up.
that right now.
Go for it, Will. Go for it.
Post it out. Oop. Did they leave? Someone else joined? What's going on?
Oh, I think it's Rima.
Hey,
Hey, Reba.
Good about you.
pretty good. You?
Dark, there's a chest here.
Oh, I did not know that chest.
I did not mean to interrupt you,
I know.
Remus, but Dark was leaving the chest behind.
I never leave those behind. They are my lifeblood.
Behavior here. Remus, I may need to turn you up a little bit. You're a little quiet on my end.
Is he talking right now?
No, just
Oh, okay. I was about to say, he's talking. I can't even hear him at all.
well, back in the old Gundam game days, Remus was very vocal, but I'm sure he doesn't want me to get into any of that, so I will not say.
Don't say anything else.
Not a word.
Yes, please.
Not a word, my friend.
God, he liked the terrible things, didn't he?
No, that was still me.
Oh, well, I always expected that to be you. I just
Dark, one
expected
of
it
these
to be
days,
others.
we're gonna do a GBO2 stream, and I'm gonna show you my mobile suits and how all I have leveled up are the dumbest and most wonderful mobile suits that Xeon has to offer.
Hey, what are the dumb ones?
The
Like,
one
Neon.
The Kage.
color is like 5 years ago.
The guy by name.
5 years ago.
It has been like 5 years, yeah. Sure. Back off, man.
Jumping around.
You just burned
Hey.
through my ammo, too.
Speaking of the strike freedom.
He did kill the Strike Freedom. It just
That's
proves that
fine.
Char's
I
better
don't
than
care.
Kira.
No, speaking of.
I think only one person could maybe beat Char. Realistically, and that's
Yeah,
probably
his name's
Sex.
Amuro.
No, Sex. Sex could beat Char, and that's about it.
It's
None of the rest of them are doing anything.
Gundam freedom.
What's that, Will?
They made an upgraded version of the strike freedom.
Yeah.
I think we have missed some areas.
Have we?
Yeah, there's some secret areas.
Ooh.
There's 2 doors that can be open.
We love
One that goes back.
the almighty strike freedom.
There's a couple different good, like, MSV variations of Strike Freedom.
That reminds me, there's some
almighty.
knockoff company,
Yeah.
at least I assume it's a knockoff company, that basically created their own version of the Holgies.
Really?
And it looks so good, but they only do well, it's only in a 160, it costs like $200. I'm like, oh, that's so bad.
No, thank you. I'm far too broke for that.
I know, right? Like that's my entire months of me money, and then probably a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like, there should be a chest in here, I think. In the middle.
Yeah.
I think it spawned directly under me.
It did.
And then when we come out of here, if we turn to the
The
right,
strike freedom
I
honestly
opened that
is
door as well.
actually pretty
Yeah.
good.
Or I mean to the left. The
I do
right
like
is where we came in.
Yeah.
The meal is actually pretty good.
Why is this guy's eyes like, they're not even like just blacked out, they're like holes into oblivion. This man sell his soul to Gundam Devil, the Dark Gundam?
I mean, wouldn't you?
No,
Realistically speaking. Really?
not to the Dark Gundam. It takes you over. You didn't see
I'm
what
a
he
villain
did
at
to-
heart. I know it.
What's his name?
It uses your life force.
Yeah. What's the guy's
General
name?
Dipshitmus?
Mikhail Chariot?
Michelob Chariot.
Michelob Chariot. That's it. Thank you.
So much money! Holy crap! What the hell?
Yeah, that was me. I used my super and killed a bunch of people here.
Oh, okay.
And Michelob Chariot was already kind of a scumbag, but then the Dark Gundam made him something very different.
I don't think Michelob sold his soul to the Dark Gundam for a very simple reason.
You know what? That's fair. That is a salient point, my friend. Michelob Chariot. What a name.
Yeah, that is a decent name. I think it would have been. I'm honestly surprised they didn't give the Gundam a Chariot just because it was called Michelob Chariot, to be honest.
No, they gave that to the Zeus Gundam.
Yeah, and I don't know how they didn't give it to him.
I remember when we got to that point, that Rundgren was so upset. Not because of how dumb the Zeus Gundam was. I think that bothered him. But, like, the fact that it was very clear they just got to use 2 Gundams because the Chariot could be separated and everybody else was having to use 1. He was like, this is very clearly not fair. How is every country okay with this?
Yeah, don't forget that snake one, too.
Yeah. And the Bell.
The,
Tibet's Gundam also had like a secondary pilot for the Bell.
Oh. Honestly, if I were them, I'd be more upset by the fact that like the Berserk system existed, because that's
yeah, that seems like it wouldn't be okay, right?
Yeah, that's like the pilot of a bunch of drugs to make them not feel pain, and then be like, yeah, you can destroy the Gundam. They don't care.
Yeah.
They don't feel anything. No chest, but we got a character out of it. Some new parts pieces. And that's really try to shoot, even though I was to the side already of you.
I wish I could activate my super mode without having to watch the animation every time.
Yeah, sadly there's no way to stop that crap.
Bring it on!
Bring it on like Donkey Kong.
What'd you say, Will?
They fixed the tracking with it.
Yeah, that's very true.
Some alts had very bad tracking.
Ally.
Oh, I love the Destiny Gundam.
Oh, hey, it's Mr. Reed.
Yep.
Every time I see this Gundam, all I think of is the Ally Strike.
Yeah.
Don't know why.
It's definitely got the
that
Ale
much
Strike, like, style silhouette, even though it is a very different body.
It's just the purple stuff, but not the
Yeah. But he's got the Palma Formica, or whatever it's called. Palma Lumina?
almost whatever.
Yeah.
Palm in the middle of his hand.
Yeah, it's got a beam in it.
Ooh.
Yeah, but he uses it as the Destiny finger.
Yeah. It really feels like there should have been more moments where he did like the Vegeta moment. Where he gets in front of a mobile suit and just goes and then fires, you know?
Yeah. He should have yelled Kamehameha when he did it too.
Vegeta
No,
doesn't do
Galaga.
that, Dark.
Galaga.
Vegeta doesn't use the Kamehameha.
The Galaga.
It's close. What he does can be. He does the Kamehameha, doesn't he?
No, that's Goku.
I thought he also knew it.
No, Vegeta
But
does
he learned it
Galaga
later
and
on.
Final Flash. He uses it whenever they use their fusion to become Vegito or Gogeta. But
The final flash.
yeah, I am such a weird Dragon Ball fan because I love Dragon Ball Z, and parts of GT. But at the same time, I think it has some of the worst story beats that I've ever seen in an anime.
Whoa.
Yeah, see, I've never liked Dragon Ball at all.
I know GT's not canon anymore, but it's canon to my heart.
Why isn't it canon
one is the
anymore?
live action.
We're not going to talk about the live action movie, Rimas.
Are you sure Remus isn't the one who likes all the dumb Gundams or something? Cause
No.
are you sure? Cause I believe that
No.
right now.
The reason that GT's not canon anymore is because they superseded it with Dragon Ball Super.
I wish that meant something more to me.
They erased it, basically, and replaced it.
And I don't blame them.
GT had a lot of really bad choices. I'll be the first to admit it. But the idea of the Dragon Balls being like, look, we're tired of you people using us, and then just everybody dies again and uses again. We're becoming our own bosses, basically. Try and stop us. Like, that's pretty
And then
cool.
there's like, Fortune.
Yeah.
They're just giant dragon tentacles that let you make a wish. They don't have minds.
But they develop them because of the desires of mankind.
Mankind doesn't know they exist.
No, by the end of like Super, everybody knows they exist. Like regular people know they exist, which is a terrible thing, and isn't what you
Now
want.
everyone wants to be a Super Saiyan.
Everybody's trying
Like
to
I would
the
find that
Dragon
and I'd be like, I'd like to be a god and just be done with it.
Balls. Oh, they introduced the gods.
They always introduce gods. Gods are like half of that show.
And then, like, but yeah, but this time it's the actual, like, god of destruction and, like, gods of universes and stuff.
Beals or something?
Beerus, yeah.
Beerus,
And
yeah,
why are we
that
talking about
guy.
Dragon Ball on this stream? Anyway,
I don't know. I hate Dragon Ball.
at one point, Goku is able to actually trick the god of all
Right, this
creation.
is like a Gundam stream. What are you doing?
Yeah, sorry, Goku and the Burning Gundam sweeps.
You said Goku and the Burning Gundam.
Yeah, Goku in the Burning Gundam, he sweeps. He beats everybody. He beats Spanager, he beats Mikazuki.
I don't know about that.
I mean, you're not
wins.
wrong.
Okay, so I brought
Just
up
Chi-Chi, not
Spanager.
even in the Gundam.
I brought up Mikazuki. This is a debate that I see happen a lot of like who's the strongest pilot. Like which
Oh, no.
the
Zack.
strongest is obviously Turn A, right?
What?
But
You said pilot, not Gundam.
yes, you're right. I'm sorry. So the strongest
And that's
pilot
Zack's.
is Master Asia. The strongest
No,
Gundam is
Zack.
Turn A.
Yeah.
And no, it's very
Well,
not.
yeah.
But I see people often
I
be
think
like,
the aerial could easily beat the turn.
I disagree because of the Moonlight Butterfly. Moonlight Butterfly is complete
Yeah,
hacks, and it
um,
should not count, but it
Man,
has
machine
to
technology.
because
The
it's its
problem-
ultimate weapon.
The problem with that is anything that has an EMS thing or an anti-beam shield. is
Trey,
going to just
you're
simply say,
forgetting.
"Hmm,
You're forgetting
no.
the
No,
double
it-
quanta elves,
It doesn't.
which isn't even Gundam anymore.
That's true. It doesn't like the problem with the Moonlight Butterfly and why it's so busted and why I hate that it supersedes everything is that it doesn't even stop beams or anything necessarily. It breaks down all matter at a material level, like at an atomic level, as it reaches the Moonlight Butterfly and makes it into more Moonlight Butterfly. So it overwhelms beams, it overwhelms sabers, it overwhelms everything. And it's dumb how powerful it is because it means that this conversation is always over immediately. You'll have somebody be like, well,
Unless you're the double
I
quanta
think-
elves version and you're just
Yeah.
a living organism.
you'll see posts of people being like, oh, I think Mikazuki could be a good match for Amuro. And then somebody just goes, yeah, well, Moonlight Butterfly beats them all. And it's like, well, yeah, of course it does. It's like asking, hey, who would be better, this baby or this baby? And then somebody goes, yeah, well, if I have a gun, like, It, it doesn't work.
I mean, the primary problem with the Moonlight Butterfly is that's the gun that can only be fired when the moon is out, isn't it?
No, that's the satellite cannon you're thinking of from X.
Oh,
Moonlight Butterfly is the final weapon that the Turn A and the Turn X use against each other. And it's
I
the
hadn't
field
actually-
that
that part
almost
showed
destroys.
it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm sorry. You haven't finished Turn A yet.
oh, it's all good. It doesn't matter. Ruin that all you want. I really do not care.
It is an all-encompassing
Like that.
field of nanomachines that nothing can get through. It's what caused the
Yeah.
Dark Century.
Oh,
It basically killed off all humanity if we died.
Yeah. It's happened
If
a few
only.
times.
if only that had been the case, because then we wouldn't have to deal.
Yeah.
Let's go this way first, actually.
Sure.
Just for business. Just because it's closer to our start point.
Anyway, I say all that to say, if we take off the Moonlight Butterfly, what do you think is the strongest Gundam, and who do you think is the best pilot? And I know Dark's
The best
answer now.
pilot,
Double
period, is
quad
Zax. There's just,
Right?
regardless, Zax is always the
done.
Double Quantum is very good. I agree. I think if we're like looking at best pilot,
Zax.
Zax is very good. I do think we got to give a shout out to my boy Amuro.
Amuro, yes.
Completely mastered that system to the point where the Gundam itself was holding him back, much like Zex did with the Tall Geese, right?
Yeah, well, the difference between, I think, Amuro and Zax is, one, their suits are so drastically different in terms of tech.
Yeah.
Like, the original Gundam just doesn't even register at that point because its tech is just so obscenely old. So, like, pushing that to its limits, half of that was because of his new typing ability. He was basically seeing things
I agree.
from just before they happened, whereas Zex pushed the machine
But
that
he-
was significantly more ahead of time.
He also does that with the new Gundam, though, where he uses it to the max of its abilities the second time he pilots it.
Isn't the new Gundam based on his old Gundam?
No, the new
And-
Gundam is created by Char with a brand new system to try and rival Char's new Gundam, and Amuro masters it instantly.
Yeah, but I thought it was based off
Oh,
of
no.
the information.
No, it's completely
From
created
fighting the
separate
original.
from the biosensor.
Oh. Huh.
The
Okay.
biosensor is used to make the skull, the Phantom Skull, later on. Or as some people, it's sometimes just known as the Phantom Gundam. And that's from Crossbone. It's a whole separate
Gundam is a
thing.
thing.
Right. This is not that Phantom Gundam. It's a different Phantom Gundam. That's why I say some people say, because it's really dumb. Crossbone gets dumb, okay?
I mean, this doesn't shock me.
Doesn't
Hey,
Crossbone have a bunch of
You
like
have to realize, everything's a Gundam, okay?
Yep.
No, that is fundamentally incorrect. Everything is not a
The Phantom
So-
Skull is an AI built on Amuro's biosensor, and the Phantom Gundam is a Gundam that uses some of Amuro's data. They're somehow distinct from each other. Don't ask me how. I don't understand.
Well, that's because it's made up fantasy bullshit.
Remus, you've read F91, right? And Crossbow?
Hey, this is why you never ask.
no, not yet.
Okay.
What is a
I know
Gundam?
that, there's like one thing where there's a bunch of cloned Amuro brains in like jars piloting mobile suits or something.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
approve.
Why you don't ask? What is a Gundam?
I don't know where you've gone, but you've missed a spot back here where I'm fighting.
Did I?
So, you know.
I was on autopilot while we talked, and I've just been murdering things.
Autopilot.
Yeah.
Trey, you are the pilot.
I'm letting Sandrock drive for me. Just like Katra.
You need
Oh,
hours.
I do not like.
Sandrock.
Originally,
show
I
me the way.
hated Patra, but on this latest rewatch, I like him a lot more than I used to.
Yeah.
And ironically, I
mean-
like Troa less than I used to. I used
Oh,
to love Troa.
I love Troa. I feel like Wing
But now-
really does
Yeah,
Troa
he's
dirty.
okay.
There's so much good Troa that just
A lot
gets
of
cut out of
things dirty.
Wing. That's in
Yeah.
the manga. It's
Yep.
like the fact that Troa and the girl that he's with, whose name I can't remember right now, might actually be brother and sister and not know it.
Well, that would explain so many things with their weird, awkward romance.
Yeah, because Troa says at
And
one point in the
fact that
manga.
it's Japan.
Well, Troa says at one point in the manga that he needs her because she's the only one that's there for him, but also he feels a strange pull away from her, as if his body is trying to tell him he should not be near her.
Lovely.
Well, I am finding all the money that you left me. So thank
Yeah?
you for that.
Oh, no worries. There's a chest over here.
I'm almost caught up with you. Yeah. Go get it. I hate this level because there's just smoke everywhere.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you'd read Crossbone or not, Remus, because I remember at one point you had said you wanted to, but it gets dumb in places.
The only good thing I've learned about Crossbones is the full cow.
There's some really good mobile suit designs in Crossbone, and the like forward plot with Kincaid now is very good. I really like Tobiah Aranax as a character. I think they did a good job with him. Zabine Shiro gets a really good arc in Crossbone. And then you have some of the dumbest mobile suits I've ever seen, and some really weird plot threads. Why do we need to have so many scenes where Bernadette's taking a bath? I don't like that.
I know why. That's obvious because why.
But she's
Let me guess,
underage.
she's like 12.
Yeah.
Oh, and definitely young.
Yeah, let's go through here
Kira
first.
Kagami and Latin taking a bath.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're not underage, are they?
Yes, they are.
Are they? Come on,
Already
man.
been
What are
here.
you doing? Wait, why?
I think we've been here.
I think we gotta
actually.
go through that other door back this way. On the
Right,
other
they
side
are.
of this. Not in Destiny though, right? Where they really hammer home the fan service with
They still are.
Lacus. She's 18 then, right?
No.
Well, tell me Mir Campbell is 18 at least. She gets it worse than any other female character in the series. Tell me at least
Who's
she is of
Mir?
age. Oh man, how do I talk about Mir Campbell without spoilers?
What's she from?
She's from Gundam Seed Destiny.
Okay, then that won't help. I won't recognize
She's
her
a
anyway.
Lacus Klein lookalike. Let's put it that way.
That
Lacus,
is either.
but not Lacus.
Yeah.
I'm so bad with names.
Okay, now we gotta go back upstairs, right?
I'm not sure. I'm just going where this thing I think is sending me, but we probably have to go upstairs. I guess. Yeah, we need to go upstairs.
Yeah, I found the door. Alright, let me, while we're waiting. Surely we can't miss out. Mir Campbell.
Yeah, just post a picture of her in chat.
Of course she is 17. Of course she is.
I mean, depending on what
17.
state you're in, that's still legal.
Yeah, but it's too close for comfort with how they treat Mir Campbell in Destiny.
Great, she's 17.
Yeah. I just like, I don't see why it's so hard to be like, yeah, no, this character that we're gonna over-sexualize, they're an adult.
Not quite.
Because
And
they
it's a
don't,
problem
they
with a
don't,
lot of anime.
they don't want to confuse a bunch of 13 and 14-year-olds.
Yeah.
Well, I think
You're like,
Japan is legal.
find your own age
I
attractive.
think
Don't
Japan
find
is
old
legal.
ladies attractive. They don't want. No.
Hey,
No.
Well, never mind. Rinko Iori is now my age.
Yeah.
Huh. Never mind. I retract my complaint.
Stop moving. Stop moving. I'm gonna hit you in the back. Break it.
There we go.
Take it. I want a quarter of his health. And now he's broke.
Trey,
Yes.
Blackfist is only legal in the movie.
Hey, well, you know, at least when they sexualize her in the movie, she's an adult.
And they do.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do. Stop it! Zach, stop it!
He's dead. Told you. I just had to wait for my second truck to hit him, that's all.
Yeah.
Trey almost died.
Almost. I do like his hair. Zex has good hair.
Zex has good everything. I mean, he has good taste in women. Look at Nyoin.
I was about to say,
hands
Dark,
down.
you can just say you want to be Noin, but then I realized you want to be with Noin as well. So.
I mean, you can always win if you're a twin.
Yeah. Do it, Hiro! Hiro! Kill me! I'm right here, Hiro! Just saying, you know, Relina Peacecraft had a problem.
Yeah. Yeah,
wish
she
they
was a
put that in
masochist
the
to the
game.
nth degree. And I can't even say she's not realistic, because I actually know people who are like that.
Oh, I'm sure. It doesn't surprise me.
Like, no.
I
Just
want to upgrade my F91.
and upgrade it.
Can't.
Oh, it's already level 50.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm gonna
Can't
do
upgrade
an
it
upgrade real
anymore.
quick. I wanna get this freedom up to level 50, and I have more than enough money to do it. It takes I think it takes around
I'm pretty sure
8,000.
Lucky Shot's like level 100 or something.
Yeah.
Crap.
Pretty sure.
Okay, so it takes from level 15 to 50. It takes about 1.5 million credits.
Oof.
So I just leveled it from 15 to 50.
Nice.
And now to raise this one from 1 to 50, and I
Yeah.
got it to 8 and almost maxed out its range. What is this?
On.
Oh, this is the double X. Okay.
Nice. That has a satellite cannon.
Yes. But yes.
Satellite cannon.
Armed and ready. Yesterday I watched so many movies.
Yeah?
Someone reminded me that Clive Owen existed, so I was like, and I couldn't think of who he was just on his name. I had to go look up who he was. I was like, oh yeah, he's from Shoot 'em Up.
Yeah.
I went and I was like, I guess I'll look at what movies he's been in.
So you're okay with that, Clive?
Yeah. Yeah, because he's in none of his movies is he named Clive in a fantasy setting.
I just had to tease you, Dark. I couldn't help it.
Yeah.
I do actively dislike that name. It does not belong in a fantasy setting at all. I don't care. That is so, and that should not be the name of your hero. That'd be like naming your hero, my name's Alfred. No, it's not. You're not a hero. Go away.
There's a
The only time Alfred's a hero is when it's Alfred the butler and he kicks the shit out of some bad guys because
Sure.
Okay,
he's injured or whatever. It's the only time when an Alfred's allowed to be a hero, and that should have been very much the same for a Clive. That's a terrible fucking name. God. All offense to anyone here who sees this and is named Clive. You have a terrible name and your parents clearly hate you.
Wow.
I stand by that. Don't even
I'm just
care.
saying, there's a really good book that I love about a thief written by a Russian author many, many years ago named Alexei Payov. The main character's name is Harold.
Yeah, his
you
parents
have-
didn't like him
You
either.
have all these like knights with their fancy names and then just Harold.
Anytime I hear Harold, all I can think of is and
Sure. I think of Harold Hadrada.
I don't know who that is.
Was a Viking. A Norseman.
Vikinia.
Harold Hadrada. I'm getting some weird bugs when enemies die, and I assume it's because of connection issues. But like a minute ago, the heat axe and the shield were floating in the air after the Zaku died.
That's fantastic.
There's 2 chests up here, Dark.
Yep, I was looking at them earlier. Yeah.
Blaze Zaku Phantom. Let me play as a Blaze Zaku Phantom, game. Let me play as a Black Tri-Star.
No, I want to be smarter than that.
Let me use the super, and then I get to go mash Ortega. Launch the jet stream attack.
Has some weird desires, yeah.
Remus,
Telling you
I
right
really wanted in GBO2 to get 3 people in DOMs and to launch jet streams attacks on people online. It never worked out, but I really wanted to do that for a video.
You have to find people who knew exactly what to do in order to do that.
That is a good point, Remus. It can still be done.
If we can get King on, we can all do it together.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Need to remember to message King about that.
Can you play as the Dom in this?
You can in this, but like, it's not the same. Dom doesn't get to do a lot of the cool stuff that you want it to do in this.
Well, you just wouldn't make it special. Instead, you just make it a standard set of attacks because that's really all it is.
If the jet stream attack was a regular attack, that would be broken. Nobody can defeat the jet stream attack.
Because it requires you to jump and then dodge to the side and then
He jumped
you're
over
fine,
us.
actually, at that point.
Nobody's ever dodged the jet stream attack.
No one's ever thought, hey, this guy's coming at me.
I think it's more
Maybe I
of
should
a-
sidestep it. That would have been even easier to bypass it if you just sidestepped it.
Yeah, I think in a lot of ways it's more that up until that point they had only been fighting tanks. They had been fighting a lot of mobile suits.
Fair.
And tanks can't
Fair.
sidestep the jet stream attack.
Yeah. Or jump.
So Will has linked in the chat how much credit-wise it takes to upgrade for each tier. It is level
Okay.
1 to 15 is 20,790 credits. Level 1
Then
to
15
30
to 50.
is 201,000. Level 1 to 50 is 6,758,396. Level 1 to 80
That doesn't
is
sound right.
10,892,550. And 80 to 90 is an additional 13 million or so. 90 to 100 is over 40 million credits.
That's not correct. It said 1 to 50 was 6 million. It takes less than 2.
Just telling you what I was told.
I'm pretty sure that's how it is.
Well, no, I literally just leveled 1 from 15 to 50, and it took less than 2.
We will check momentarily. After this, I will take a level
Okay.
1 suit and spend all my credits for the sake of this
Okay.
experiment.
Because that was when I did the.
For the sake of science!
Well, if you want to do
When the
something for the
game-
sake of science, we need to find.
When the game came out.
That's from when the game came out.
That's worth fine. I
Would make sense.
don't know if they changed how much anything costs. I thought they just changed how much money you got. I didn't know that could be. I have no idea.
I wouldn't say would
I am not sure.
upgrade costs, but you never know.
We're gonna pincer this bad guy.
If they did that, that'd be even better.
I'm sorry. All I can think about right now is the jet stream attack. I will literally spend an entire stream trying to do that at some point if Remas, you and King are up to it, because I will just load into matches and constantly try to jet stream attack people. I think I have a problem where a dumb challenge is more important to me than like actual in-game achievements.
They were all
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
just psychotic. But
Yeah, probably.
Hey, I died. Pretty much everything in
Yeah,
the club.
that's very true. My wife likes to say that I hyper obsess, not that I'm just obsessed. Anytime I have something that I'm like, oh man, this is cool, there's only two options. I'm either going to love it or I'm not going to like it.
or yeah. Well, isn't that kind of the case with everything, just in
No,
general?
a lot of people aren't like that. A lot of people can say, you know, I like this thing. I don't love this thing. I'm not going to make this thing a part of my personality. But me, like, hey.
I don't understand that concept.
I don't either. If I love something, it's like, no, I'm going to consume as much of this as I possibly can.
I'm staying out of the circle. Oh, we'll get in the circle. But I did catch the money beforehand.
Ow.
Here, I will stop him for a second for you.
I just get scared when I saw the beam spam coming at me. I've seen what that does to the nameless mooks.
We're not nameless mooks. We're the aerial and whatever the hell you are
No,
again.
I'm the nameless commander piloting the F-91.
Well, I am the amazing nameless pilot, so I'm still good.
Are you saying you're Meijin Kawaguchi? You're not going to get that reference.
No,
I realized it right after I said it.
Yeah, no,
So-
not a chance.
You know how every Gundam series has to have their char like?
Uh-huh.
Well, the build series has a char.
Bill Fighter.
Yes.
And, yeah, right.
Is it the same mask guy throughout all of them, and then to try, or is try a different?
No,
'Cause I've seen try.
It can be the same guy, but sometimes it's a different person that shows up. There's like multiple Meijin Kawaguchis.
Oh, okay.
But it's just,
I
I
have
love the
The one
idea
that
that
we're
288
talking
health.
about is the
even though
third.
they yeah, one of them's a girl. That's true.
I ended
The
this
one
with
that we're talking
288
about
health, by the way,
Nice.
and all of my health packs.
Also, do you know that in the background of OG Gundam Build Fighters, you can see Amuro, Char, and Lala like all hanging out at one point?
Yeah, it's at a. Isn't it at a like they're out eating at a cafe or something?
Yeah. And all I'm saying is, I choose to believe that the Gundam Build universe is Gundam Valhalla, and it's where all the pilots go after they die. And so my boy Odilo Heineken is okay. He's fine. Katagina did not win. Everybody's fine. And I will not hear any different. Stupid
Oh yeah,
Katagina.
you're gonna see how much it costs to level
Yeah,
stuff up.
let's check
next.
it. So let me get a level 1 suit here. All right, the GPO3 state. I don't want to level the statement. We'll level Sharks Goku.
Okay.
All right. So we're at 20,790 right now. I need to get a document here so I can. It's not gonna. Won't let me do it all in one go. We have to add it up
Why not?
because I have to upgrade it, don't I? Oh wait, no. I can just use the limit.
You can
upgrades
upgrade
now.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm dumb. Don't mind me. Right. All right. So
I mean, now that
get
I'm
to
thinking
50.
about it, I actually think I know an easier method of doing this. Hold on.
Get it to 50.
Wanna know how I can figure this out instantaneously? Upgrade tune points, cap tune points, for the whatever the hell I'm at.
I don't
For
have
the
enough to
Phoenix
test
Gundam, the max is 1,483,620.
Yeah, that makes
And
sense.
it's the same
because
for the next one.
I can get
and
it to level
man.
42. I can't get it to level 50. I don't have enough credits for that. But level 42 is 1,112,298.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the first suit in every row here,
Yeah.
and all of them the cap tune points is less than 1.5 million.
Yeah.
They're all at 1 million for almost at 1.5 million. So yeah, so yeah, I was right. I knew it took less than 2 million to do this.
You know what? Let's go ahead and spend the million, and we'll get this to level 42, and we'll use it for a match. Why not? Get some different gameplay on screen.
Yeah, you guys aren't gonna see different gameplay from me. Sorry.
And put some melee parts on
mean-
this thing.
I mean, it is the aerial. So,
Yeah,
I mean, I
the
don't blame
aerial
you for
is
just
a
using the aerial.
god.
I don't think anybody blames you for just using it. Remas might blame you, but the rest of us don't.
I don't remember
I
how
mean,
to.
I always use the
the parts. There we go.
that's my red one.
You know, I haven't changed my part layout for any of my Gunpla since
Oh, yeah?
I started.
I doubt Remas
Oh,
actually
I
has a
wa-
problem with it. I just like to mess with Remas.
I wonder if there is a better ranged. That's how I do it.
The aerial's a decent design. I just like the Lefrith better, like the one from the prologue.
Oh, yeah. I definitely agree there.
Yeah,
I like
they-
the aerial, but the Lefrith is... Ooh.
I don't know if they ever bothered to actually make a proper version of that.
I
Have
have
it as a model
They
kit.
It's an HG.
They did?
Yeah.
What would happen if they put the new Strike Freedom in here?
Oh, I wish they'd put the new Strike Freedom in here, because I wish we get new suits in here. I've kind of stopped supporting it, like they do every Gundam game.
It's been like a year and a half, hasn't it, since it released?
Yeah.
It's not getting anything.
When did they-
sadly.
No, it's done.
When did they make the one that you saw in the prologue?
Oh,
Because I don't. Because the little
was like
riff
one
that
of the
they
first hits.
released, I swear, isn't the same one that was in the prologue, is it?
Oh, you talk about the mass production one, the blue one.
No, I'm talking about the one that
Oh, the one with the pink-
Soletta piloted it
Yeah, that
in
released.
the.
That released like as one of the first kits.
Dark, I am posting it in Gundam for you.
I could have swore that had it was more
I posted
streamlined than that model
I
kit.
realize too now while I'm posting it that I'm also using the internet to stream, so it's like there it goes. It took it a minute.
You also, it's gonna take me a while before I look. I haven't looked
That's
at
fair.
anything that's been posted in there
That's
because
fair.
I'm killing things. There's enemies and they have to die. So
Yeah.
that's kind of what I'm doing.
Charles Goku feels great. It's so nice to have an infighter to use a sharpshooter for so long.
I like sharpshooters. They're
I
the
do
most
too,
fun for me.
but that's part of the reason why I leveled the F91 and the Burning Gundam, because you get the best of both worlds by mixing them between them.
Yeah, see, the problem for me is my favorite two suits are both sharpshooters.
Yeah.
Because it's this and it's the Command Gundam.
I
Are
just,
like my favorite two.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
the Command Gundam's so good.
yeah. I don't love all-rounders in this game. I don't know why they made all-rounders feel so boring to me.
Because they suck. They don't specialize in anything, and you really want specialization in this, because otherwise it just kind of feels like shit. Also, chestable over here.
I got one over here.
In the middle of this
decent
building.
Freaking all round,
Okay, I see
in
you.
my opinion,
Head over
is
there in
the
a second.
Musha Gundam. But the Musha Gundam should be a
No, the Musha
Yeah, there's
Gundam should
one
be an
in here.
infighter. It's really dumb that the Musha Gundam's not an infighter.
And there's one inside this building, so basically the two back
Okay, the
buildings
two front
over here.
corners too.
like
Uh-huh.
the Musha Gundam as a freaking all round. actually fine, but it really should be anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't the Mission Gundam use a spear? Or
Didn't have
halberd
to.
or
He's
something?
got a couple different weapons.
A halberd.
I just tried to
from
shoot you in the back,
Ultimate
by the way.
Sword.
Thanks.
Katana.
I saw the red and I was like, oh, bad guy.
No, I am
Didn't even think twice about
the
it.
true red.
It's like,
Sit back, Johnny Ridden.
ugh. He's an irritation. I don't.
Okay,
like
so
Johnny.
I feel like I know the answer to all this. Have any of you read the Johnny Ridden manga?
No.
No.
Nope.
It's so good. It's got like actual like espionage and intrigue, and they didn't just go, "Hey, let's make Johnny Ridden have his own adventure and give him a really cool Gundam or something." They went, "Hey, let's make an actual story for Johnny Ridden."
Hey Trey, are you the third coming?
Yeah, the third coming of Shar. Yes.
Isn't that where all
I'm
the
better.
like Gelgu vertexes come from?
Was that remote?
Isn't Johnny Ridden manga where the Gelgu vertex comes from?
Yeah. It's a really good read, honestly.
Why don't?
Yeah, they're the Elmes funnels. I don't know why they chose to do that instead of just have like a melee combo or something, but it does feel weird.
I mean, I like funnels.
Yeah.
I don't. I understand why they exist. I hate them.
But you like
Aren't
the
you?
aerial.
Yeah, aren't you using funnels right now?
Yeah.
Mostly, no, but my special does, and that's why I don't like them.
What's that meme of, you know, this is the problem with society, and then somebody says, and yet you participate in society? How curious.
Yeah, I really hate. Like, funnels are the worst things ever.
Oh, I love funnels.
And she's dead. Jeez.
Great. Funnels there.
Yeah, funnels, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's the problem. That right there is legitimately the problem with funnel.
Oh, the map's not over.
No,
I thought the
not-
match was over. Whoops.
No, we have another, who do we fight?
Chiraco.
Okay, I thought so, but I wasn't sure anymore.
Yes, Will, I still need to take
Optimus
care of
Prime.
that. I keep forgetting. I'm sorry.
Optimus Prime.
After Goaties, he said.
I know, goaties are basically done now. I still need to do that top 10 video, but the actual like game of the year video didn't get a lot of traction on YouTube, and now I don't even know if I want to do the top 10 or if I just want to do something else instead.
Depends. Will it be fun for you to make that video?
I've already recorded the audio, I just don't want to edit it because I'm, you know.
Lazy.
Yeah, the
Get
time
that.
I could be, no, the time I could be editing, I could be playing Yakuza instead.
Lazy, I get it.
No, I'll do the top 10 video. I've been working a lot of hours lately, so I'm done with my new job
Do the short.
after Valentine's. So, what's that, Will?
Just do the short.
Just do the short, yeah.
That reminds me, I'm gonna have a new game review for Valentine's Day.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's this I think technically it's a furry game, where you're a human in a, what it said, it's like a prehistoric style school with dinosaurs, but it's I wanna hug an alligator or something like that.
Okay,
know.
so it's not Goodbye
But-
Volcano High.
No, but it looks so cute.
Okay.
It's like I want to.
Sure, you do you, Dark. You want to play a furry, scaly high school game? Go for it.
Yeah, I think actually it's a romance game too.
There you go. You marry those high schoolers.
I think there's only one character, and it's a disabled, I assume, alligator that's in a wheelchair. And I was like, oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
So you don't get to see that in too many games where they're like, oh yeah, romance for a sex partner being, someone in a wheelchair is just not really seen. So anytime something like that's in a game, I'm like, I want to try that.
Sure.
It's a really good conclusion. Good. Yes, I followed that when it was being made originally. And I used to have an entire map that I created myself that showed literally every choice in the entire game.
Nice.
And where it ended up. Took so long to make.
Nice.
I have since apparently deleted it because I was going to send it to somebody on Twitter back before I lost my original Twitter forever ago.
Yeah.
And
It's probably
I
not
could
a surprise that I love Katawa Shoujo as a man with a chronic disease that constantly annoys him.
Which girl was your favorite?
Lily!
That
Lily's
one
best
is
girl.
the
blind girl.
Yeah, blind girl. Okay. Yeah, mine was Hanako. Mine was the
she's
shy
pretty
goth girl.
She's
I mean, I wasn't gonna turn that down. Okay.
Why won't you move?
Because it had a big O.
Because two-type powers.
Let's see if 5. Yes, 5A's true, finally. Jesus, that took forever.
Right.
Yes.
Do the Dynasty Wars. Camille.
Oh, yeah. So we have, also I just realized the Gogu is an all-rounder, so I'm just gonna eat crow on that real quick. Not an insider. But sure, okay. I'll do Shirako, and then I'll do Dynasty Warriors Camille to answer him. Why won't you move? This is the price you have to pay, Shirako!
Oh god, that was terrible. I don't think I've ever disliked a voice more than I just disliked whatever that was.
It's so bad. But he goes, Camille's a man's name, and I'm a man!
No, you're really not.
But you sure don't sound like one, man. You sure don't sound like one.
He sounds like a fucking cockroach rodent. But
Get out of here, Hermes. This is a Gundam fight. You don't belong in a Gundam fight.
Camille sounds like a girl's name. I'm a man.
Yeah. It's also like, I love that they made some of my favorite catchphrases in all of Gundam. Camille never says in Zeta. I waited for it the entire rewatch. He never says Camille's a man's name and I'm a man.
no, he just says other really stupid, annoying things.
Who says Camille's a girl's name?
Yeah. And so instead, this game decided, no, that's a thing he's got to say from now on every time somebody questions it.
God, I hate this map.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. That's also where this new Gundam's not just for show comes from. Amuro doesn't say that in Char's Counterattack.
I didn't even know that was a saying anyway.
He says, don't underestimate this new Gundam. And for some reason, Dynasty Warriors Gundam decided to go, this new Gundam's not for show. And it became such a meme that it's been referenced in like Super Robot Wars and stuff.
Or it's a new Gundam. Or it's also the new Gundam.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really good joke, actually.
I love that Dynasty Warriors Gundam was my first introduction to all of the stories. So I have all of those burned in my head from when I was a kid.
You kept waiting for Laron to get with Puru 2. And when Jared was talking to Camille and he was getting all stupid, you kept waiting for Master Asia and Hiro Yui to come straighten him out, right?
Oh, I wasn't that stupid, thankfully.
I would have been. If that was my first introduction, I would have just assumed all this shit was from the same thing.
Yeah, Dark would be
Been like,
all right,
man,
when
this
does
is
the old man
fucking
show
weird.
up?
Yeah, I've been like, where are all the other cool kick-ass looking Gundams at? What the fuck? I've been so confused.
One of my favorite things about the Dynasty Warriors Gundam stories is when they first introduced Garen, he's so loud, right? To match Garen Ran in Gundam X and how loud of a character he is. And there's just a moment where, of all people, Judo Ashita says, "Do you ever stop yelling?"
You came from here. Now we go to the left when we get up here. You went to the right.
I did. Yeah, that's of all people, Judo. But yeah.
God, this is like the worst map.
Yeah, it's really dark. It's really confusing.
It wouldn't be so confusing if I could see stuff.
Right.
It is so hard to see anything. Like, I have trouble seeing the suits that we're fighting sometimes because they blend in.
They do. But Dark, that's why they're called the Dark Army.
Called the Dark Army because the person who named them had no creativity.
Right, aren't they called the God Army or whatever?
I mean, they're not called the Bright Army, you know?
They should be.
The Double Army, I mean.
Yeah, they're called the Hell Army.
As dumb as these machines are, they're still brighter than half the cast.
The Jigokuhin.
Well, because we're freaking...
Domo and his crew are stupid? Yeah.
Yeah, because of the Dark Army.
It's really funny, too, in Super Robot Wars Z, Jigokuhin, because there's a reference to that where somebody's like, "Look out, the Jigokuhin," and the main character says, I think Crow is his name. He says something to the effect of like, "Why does that sound so familiar?" It's like, haha, I see what you did there. I really need to make a video about like each of the Super Robot Wars games. It is crazy how many of those I've played.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, videos are always better when you're clearly interested in the material.
How many do you have?
How many do I have?
Yeah.
Legally, I absolutely 100% legally purchased all of them for their original consoles and didn't play any of them on my computer because that would be bad and wrong.
Even though they probably haven't been sold in years.
No, most of them never came out over here to begin with. And had fan translations.
Companies are like, you steal from us. Like, no. I can't be called stealing if you're not selling to
You're
me.
not giving me the option to pay you.
Yeah, it's no longer my fault.
Hey, Dark.
This fight is mostly you, by the way.
And the Super Saiyan. They're going Super Saiyan.
Yeah, they knew their references.
Not the Dragon Ball.
Yeah, whenever you're opposite of me and he's focused on you, just let me know and I'll use my special.
Okay. So,
God, this is the worst map and the worst fight.
To answer your question, Will, also I'm not even in the arena yet. I'm coming back. There we go.
Oh, shit.
To answer your question, Will, his back is to us right now. He's focused on Domo. Super Robot Wars Alpha, Super Robot Wars Alpha Portable, Super Robot Wars W, Super Robot Wars L, Super Robot Wars J, OG, OG2, Moon Dwellers, Z for the PSP, T, X, and V, the VTX trilogy, 30. Oh, I'm missing one. I said Moon Dwellers, I think. I'm missing one. R. I'm missing R.
It's like 11 and 12.
And an Alpha Guide. Also Alpha Guide. And that's all off the top of my head. That's not me looking in my inventory. That's not me looking in my folder. Of my actual carts, I mean.
Your inventory.
Yeah, my inventory. Ah! Dark Army! Also, Super Wars Z is like a multiple. I think you're down right now. Super
Oh,
Robot Wars Z has like multiple games in it. So there's Shigokuhin and Tengokuhin, I think.
Isn't there like the
Yeah, Z2. Hakai Hin. That's it. It's Hakai Hin. I think there are 26 games total, unless I'm incorrect, and I own 21 of them.
Oh, okay.
I do not own them all. Some of them were unable to be legally acquired.
Or one.
Oh, and then I guess there's like the mobile game. I don't have the mobile game because it never released over here, and you can't emulate that really. You can, but it's not a fun process. Oh, and W. I forgot W for the DS. What's that?
You had a 66 combo.
Oh, nice. I was just focused on talking about Super Robot Wars. I love Super Robot Wars.
Thank God that's over. I hate that entire. There's nothing good about that entire level. Jesus.
You get to see the Sekiha Tenkyo burning finger.
Sure. Totally.
At some point, I gotta go run that level 1,000,000 times so I can get the burning Gundam.
Yeah, sadly, that's not one I'm willing to.
Let me pick a different infighter here.
And then Trey will recite everything about Domo.
Yeah.
Which is probably entirely too much about Doma.
Domo, how do I still not have the lupus? Come on. Fine.
Probably because we didn't play that level enough. Or it requires a Chaos mission.
I'll use the Exia.
Yeah.
I'll use the Exia. I just want to go ahead and show off an infighter or two while we're at it, you know?
Okay. Yeah, sadly, the main two that I play are both sharpshooters.
It's gonna have to wait until next mission though, because I could only get it to level 22 from how much I've spent. I'm gonna switch back to the F91.
Okay.
Trey, I love the Repair 4.
Repair 4 is pretty nice. Oh, I wish this had like the over flag, man. Come on. Why doesn't it have more mobile suits?
I know.
I want them.
Like,
Because they gave up on it entirely too damn fast.
Yeah.
I kinda knew this was gonna happen, but I didn't want to,
Yeah.
you know.
I think with this, we'll finally have Directory 7 open.
I think so. So I've got this
Which will
idea.
be almost caught up to me, actually.
Yeah, we're getting there. I've got this idea for a Gundam stream that I think would be really fun, but I also think it would be really chaotic. I want to do like a tier list of the best main Gundam. Because I did one of my own a long time ago, but I want to do one with like input from chat, and I think that's going to be chaos. But I think it would be really fun.
Well, I'm the only one who would be correct, so...
He's weak.
The answer is clearly... I'm behind you.
Why?
Set me on fire.
Live stream.
Oh yeah, no, I think live stream's the only way to do it, right? And then I would also include some of the manga only ones, so that we have like one person just being like, no, clearly the best one is Harrison's F91. Clearly the best one is the straight out frame.
No, clearly the best one is the Flugel.
Flugel's not a main character, Gundam.
Zax is always the main character. Thank you very much.
I do think there would
I don't
be
care
some
if he's
people,
often a villain.
like in the YouTube comments afterwards, I could see some people being like, why do you only have the wing here or the wing 0 and not like the heavy arms? It's like I literally explained the premise in the video, man. What do you mean?
I mean the heavy arms.
I mean the heavy arms in the comics as well.
Yeah.
Trey,
With the
you have to,
Eagle unit?
you have to be more specific.
Yeah, that's true. If we did one that was just every Gundam, it would take forever. You know how many Gundams there are thanks to some of the later series that have 30 plus Gundams in them?
Well, I think there's about 1,200 or something like that.
A lot.
Yeah.
But if we just stick to main shows, main character Gundam, that could be a fun discussion.
Well, the heavy arms is still as far as I'm concerned, the main character,
Hiro Yui.
then it has to be Zack.
Hiro Yui
is not the main character.
Hero, how is that? The heavy arm.
I know he pilots the heavy arms. I'm talking about his main Gundam.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what chaos it would turn into.
I mean, to be fair, he's not really the main character.
He is the Sunrise listed main character.
Well, Sunrise is fundamentally fucking wrong. So, you know, my point stands. He's not much of a main character.
I like how we're just talking over all of this dialogue about garbage space seeking in and...
Because no one else cares.
It's so bad.
We don't care.
They're here to watch us kick all of the ass, and that's it.
And neither does chat, okay?
That's fair. That's fair.
Yes,
No
we
one
have
cares.
7 unlocked.
Crossbone X1.
Ah, thank God. And we can just go straight through all the break missions all the way to the very end one, because they're all unlocked.
Sure. We probably got time for
This
like 2
is-
more missions before the end of the stream today.
Maybe. This will probably be the only one we do, because this is one of the long.
We're just gonna use
There's
the
lots
F91
of
again.
pathways ones.
I don't have enough to upgrade that thing right now. And I'm not bringing a level 22 mobile suit in here.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Really don't do that. The next one that I'm gonna
Yeah,
upgrade is
please
the
don't
Epion.
do that. As much as I love the XD, I don't do that.
Dude, a bunch of my gunpla are coming in, and 2 of them are at the Epions
Nice.
that I bought. The MG Epions, the ones from the manga.
Yeah.
The Storm und Drog,
Very nice.
or what I think is what it's called.
Not the Glory of the Losers manga.
Yeah, that's where it's from.
That's what I thought, but
Yeah.
Hey, Trey, people have mastered the combo things in this game, and they made it combo cancel.
oh yeah, I've seen a full video of somebody with the Musha just like juggling the training guy for like a solid minute and a half.
I really wish you could do that with the suit without doing that.
Yeah.
You know, because the movesets in this game, they really suck.
Yeah. And you just like I said, just another combo string that gets added on when you get the suit to a certain level, and it'd be fine.
Or just don't have bad movesets and
Yeah, or just let me make my own combos, like combo stuff. A lot of people like get confused because they go, man, what is he talking about when he says link combos? Because I always talk about when I'm talking about fighting games, that's what I want. Street Fighter 2, they didn't have deep combos planned, right? They had basic combos, and because the combos all ended with like clear animations and you could cancel out of them, people made their own combos.
Originally, they didn't even actually have combos. People just figured out that it worked.
Yeah.
And then they created a combo system after that.
Right.
Okay, let's not go out here. Don't go out here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back and go the other direction now.
Going back. But if this game had the ability to link your own combos, ugh.
I still don't like the
People are gonna appear and they're gonna shoot you.
I still don't
At
like
least they should.
Let them come. They will die like the rest.
Well, over your face.
the
No,
Lucas
no.
Rex sucks ass in normal form.
It's really crazy. This is one of the first games that IBO winds up in, and the IBO suits don't feel super great.
Other than the veil.
Yeah. Very
The
true.
veil is fine.
There's a weird thing with Gundam
Yeah.
series too, where they're normally supposed to take a lot longer to be able to come into games than the Aerial did here. And I believe it's because of height, right? But Sunrise always tries to give enough time before they get to be in like Super Robot Wars and stuff that movies could have come out.
I mean, they put the narrative.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they want to keep that hype alive.
Mhm.
Which I just don't see a great deal of purpose for.
But why only the narrative? Put
Only the
pen.
narrative. Just because they could.
I want the pen.
The Phoenix would be great. They even
We're gonna
have,
appear
like,
in here a couple times.
They even have camo on the arms of the Rick Dom 2, and I can't play as it. They spent all that time modeling the Rick Dom 2, and they don't let me have it.
Yeah.
It's like every time we do this, we stream this game, I'm having a good time, we're cracking jokes, we're having fun, and then I see another mobile suit that I go, that has its own move set. Why can't I play as it?
Because they hate you
Because
specifically.
you all simply
Because they
not
hate
good
me.
And
enough.
then people are gonna be like, why
We're
are
gonna
they
continue
letting us
around
play
this.
as-
The Gyarados is such a cool suit.
Man, you're gonna have people that are gonna complain about not having Gundam.
This.
Yeah. Or they're going to complain that there's too many suits to choose from. I don't know who to play as. Like, be honest.
Whichever one you
you
think
weren't going
that
to play
looks
as anything
fucking cool.
but your favorite Gundam anyway. Don't complain there's too many.
I mean,
Yeah, I probably won't play as anything the aerial ever.
And that's fine.
Until we hit enemies that won't allow me to use the beam,
that's
and then I'll probably
everything.
go to the command.
Yeah, that's true. But I've seen complaints on like Gundam Versus where it's like, it's just got too many suits in it. It's like, why is that a problem? Just don't play with the
Yeah,
suits
that's
you
a-
don't want to play with.
Yeah, that's only a problem if you're fucking stupid.
wait, what?
Yeah.
On Gundam Versus.
On Gundam Versus.
Hold on. Too many?
Yeah.
Where are you too many?
So the first video that really took off on the channel was the Gundam versus roster video, where I went down every Gundam that was in there, and I made some mistakes, right? It was my first time making a big video, and I should have done a little bit more research in some places. But one of the comments that baffled me the most on that video was people saying, well, I don't even know half these Gundams, so they shouldn't have even added them in there. Like, why is that
Bitch,
your
you ain't
response?
the only one who knows anything about Gundam.
Yeah, instead of going, hey, I wonder what these are from, maybe I should find out.
Yeah, I don't know half the suits in this game even. I'm just like, I want more suits. Give me more suits, please.
Trey, too
I don't
few.
care. I just want more.
What do you mean too?
Go
Many.
once we fight this guy, we're gonna go left instead of right.
I
Yeah,
agree,
too
Will.
many.
I agree. People saying there's too many when I wanted way more suits in Versus.
I want everything in that
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, I think Gundam games should be exactly how I
Massive
want
moves.
Pokemon games to be.
Oh,
It should
yeah,
have
put 'em all in there.
everything.
Put them all in there. It's, oh, you don't
Yeah.
understand. That'd be too many Pokemon. Nope, put them all in there.
Damn it.
I wanna have a team
behind you.
All the rats from every generation, I can do that. Give it to me.
There, now I think I'm behind you. I
The
am not.
exact same
Trey,
way with
massive
them.
boost is where it's at, okay?
Yeah.
I
But
kept trying to get behind him when he got down in his broken state, and every time he got moved right into the wall. So
Yeah.
I had to get behind him.
that's why I stand by that Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn. You don't get all of them, but you get most of them.
Yeah.
You want to pilot a basic Bawu that has a very basic combo string? You can do that. You want to pilot a Dom? You can pilot a Dom.
I pilot myself just fine.
Let go, Julia! I don't want to go on your wild ride.
I hate
I know you do. I know.
Now,
can't
from the
fully
way we
hate
came
that.
in, we're to the left, so...
He did stuff to my boy.
I know.
Okay,
I understand.
I don't care about the IBOS. Just let's go.
Hello, Kieran Roy. How you doing? Doing good. Doing good. All right.
Yeah, go this way first.
Yeah.
And then we'll go down the other way.
Sound like playing. There's been some really great Gundam games over the years, and there's been some not so great Gundam games over the years. And I think this one is on the better side, but it could have been on the great side.
Yeah, it could have not been SD for one.
Or Strike Freedom.
It could have had a better plot for two.
I don't mind it being SD. I don't even mind the plot being kind of rough. As long as they give me all of the Gundams, all of the mobile suits that are in the game, let me play as them. And they didn't do that.
And they were never going to let you do
You
that.
say that. You say that. But like I was just talking about, Dynasty Wars Gundam Reborn, if it's a grunt suit in that game, you can pilot it.
Cross race, you do that too.
Yeah, cross race, you can get them as well. If they coded it in the game where it has a moveset, they give it to you.
I wouldn't mind even if they didn't have that stuff. We're just like, hey, yeah.
Just the skin of the suit? Yeah.
Yeah, just
I'd be alright with that too.
Like, the Rising Gundam, the Shining Gundam, the God Gundam, I don't care that they're give them all the same thing. I don't
Sure.
give a shit.
I'd be alright with that.
Make them different skins for me, I don't care. That'd be kind of cool.
They could.
Just give me the Noble Gundam so I can, you know, whip things.
Yeah.
And that and hell, you could share that with the Epion even.
Yeah.
It's equipped, just, you know, when you have a different skin equipped, just make it a slightly different.
Why is it playing Beyond the Time while we fight? Our main title. Why is it playing main title while we fight Enavogato?
I don't know. I don't know what any of this music is.
Next DLC is a mission that involves the recent Gundam Seed Freedom. I really don't think we're gonna get any more DLC. I wish that we would, but I really don't think we're
They're
gonna.
not no more DLC for this game. This game, they're done with all production on it.
I need to watch Seed
I
Freedom.
really don't think that's gonna happen.
I need to try and make time for that next week.
Is that the new movie?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I
Just
want
put
to
it-
know.
Just put it at the end of the seed stuff.
Well, no, that would be like really different animation-wise in our path through the series for Rundgren.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it followed the same story, so we wouldn't have to try and remember the story from, you know, 3 or 4 years ago.
Right, it is in the same.
I will give him the option when we get there and let him decide.
Right, it
because
is in the same.
I figured it would be in the same timeline. It just, animation-wise, is very different. But
I know.
I want to watch it anyway, just because, you know, I watch every Gundam series.
Hey, you got the killing shot on it. Congrats. Either that or our ally did.
One of us.
Yeah, because I didn't.
Oh yeah, he drops the Kshatriya parts. I need that mobile.
One of.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, my favorite character in all of Unicorn, Marita Cruz.
Ooh, I love
The
Upgrade
only
from the
one
Strike
I
Freedom
know
makes
from
it more
that
awesome.
is
Destiny Gundam gets a new
Unicorn.
ability too? Ooh. I do like the Destiny Gundam. It's a shame too, because I love the Strike Freedom. I love the Destiny. I just don't love the Infinite Justice. The Savior
almost out
Gundam
of
is
boost,
great. I
frankly.
love the Savior Gundam. I don't love Infinite Justice.
You know, like the B-Legs, right?
Man, I think it's like something about the way Amuro uses the Infinite Justice. I don't love the backpack surfboard.
Amuro.
Not Amuro, Athrun. Sorry, Amuro was talking and it threw me off. Imagine that new version of canon. Seed becomes very different very quickly.
Probably becomes better, quite frankly. Then there's a clear good guy and a clear bad guy. Just like my biggest problem with it is
Go ahead, Kieran. Go ahead. And tell
everyone
me.
switches teams.
Yeah.
It's like just have one main bad guy for me, please.
Oh,
and one
Dark, if you don't
good
like
guy.
everybody switching teams, man, you're gonna love G-Reco.
Oh God.
Don't ruin G-Reco. You already told me I'm not gonna like it 'cause it's stupid.
Ray, no.
I'm being good. I'm not gonna say anything more. I'm not gonna say anything more.
Just like that one too. That sucks.
Ray, we don't talk about.
Look, all I'm saying is
This
Bellary
is-
Syndrome is a good name. The G-Self looks great. And I like Clem Nick, and those are the only three things I like about Wrecking G.
Ray, we don't talk about G-Reco.
I like the main suit in G-Reco.
Yeah, G-Self was pretty good.
Yeah, remember when I told you, hey, we'll go the other way and there's gonna be suits that appear?
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought this little ambush was
I got you.
there.
That's cool. I'm excited to watch that movie, Kieran. I really am. I am somebody that even if I don't like a Gundam series, I will still like. I still want to see what happens next. You know, I still want to know what next weird thing they're going to come up with.
Wait,
As much as I don't like
Right.
Destiny, I do like.
Seed,
Ray,
And you'll
Yeah.
still buy all the model kits.
Yeah,
isn't that?
Yeah, I buy model kits for series I absolutely despise.
what'd you say, Will?
Is
Good.
that comment? Is that comment just when the Destiny uses its wings of light?
Yeah, the it's using them to like its next level, right? It's the thing he didn't do with them that he could have done with them.
Oh. What the hell?
I got out of
Yeah,
the
because even though Shin was
circle
mad at the end of
inside.
Destiny, he still. Well, because remember, at the end of Destiny, he's not even fighting Kira; he's fighting Athrun, and it makes him mad. But he can't hate Athrun, so he's also fighting Luna Maria. It's end of Destiny is weird, but I do like the way that Shin stuff wraps up. I wish
Also,
it
when
hadn't
you beat
gone
this
the way
guy-
it went, but
I'm not sure if you can see me from in that circle. When you beat him, just go around, come up here, there's a chest.
sure, okay. I get that. I think
Alright.
Kieran, I think they get a lot more work put into their relationship in some ways than many other Gundam relationships.
I
for
mean,
me-
let him see his freedom.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but
I heard it. It feels
I'm sure. I'm still very much a Lucrezia Noin and Zex Marquis kind of guy, but I don't blame anybody for being a fan of Kira and Lacus.
The best couple in Gundam is Ko and Purpleton, Nina Purpleton. My favorite part is when she leaves him.
Yeah. Yeah. Kawaraki and the worst part is there was a Gundam thing that they did for Valentine's a while back where they showed main couples and they still put Ko and Nina together in that collage. It's like, no, she doesn't just leave him rewatch, she shoots at him.
Just because you shoot at somebody doesn't mean you hate them.
She shoots at someone so she can get with her ex-boyfriend again.
Who then
Yay, I got him.
kills himself for a lost cause.
Yeah, yeah. And so then she goes back to her backup plan.
That's terrible.
It's true though.
Okay, up this
Yeah.
and go around and just follow it to the end.
I'm excited to watch it, Kieran. I really am. I like Lacus is a character that I think Destiny does her a little bit dirty too. I mean, Destiny does every character dirty, but Lack is
Destiny does Gundam
so good
30.
at Siege. Yeah. You know what my favorite Gundam couple is now that I think about it? It's Flit Asuno from
Hero and
Age.
himself.
No, it's Flit Asuno from Age and his burning revenge. Don't worry about the fact that he has a wife. He doesn't really love her. He just cares about his revenge. There's a moment. Can I even say this? There's a moment in Age where Flit's son is basically like, I know that you love mom, but it just seems like sometimes you're so distant. And Flit just goes, yeah, I'm thinking about the I'm thinking about the Vegas. Don't you realize there's bigger things to worry about, son? It's like, yeah, no, he's only thinking about his revenge.
Right.
It's,
Right. We don't want to talk about Age.
oh, I love Age though, but it's so rough.
We don't want to talk about Age, remember?
Let's do one more and then we gotta stop. I got work in the morning.
Okie dokie. Level 15 to 40 on the suit, on the wing.
Nice.
Nice.
There is another one though that I do think is a pretty good Gundam couple, and that's Reiji and Isla from Build Fighters. That one's well done. That one's well done.
I think
I
my
mean,
my
they
favorite's
have a-
probably Zex and Trace.
I
Because
mean,
no
they
one's gonna
have a
tell me
kid.
that there's nothing going on there.
Sure.
There
sure.
was definitely something going on there.
I mean, they have a kid.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good
So,
couple.
They have a kid.
I also think another really good one is the
Illusion,
God
yeah.
Gundam and the Noble Gundam.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't even care about the pilots at that point. Those two Gundams were made for each
I
other.
know how much you don't like Camille, but I do think Camille and Fa is pretty good.
I don't know. I think she could have done so much better. He was such
Probably.
a-
But the
tiny
fact that
little
she winds up
shit.
like she sticks with him when he becomes a vegetable, you know?
Right?
Yeah, that is very cute of her, but honestly, she should have left him well before that point.
Right, this is
That-
the SA1 mission.
What's that, Will?
This is your mission.
Yeah.
You get so much money.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
this
this is
the good
the best
grinding one.
farming mission.
Yeah.
Especially
I don't bother
with the
farming,
SA1.
but I don't farm this one for a very specific reason. It is a pain to know where you're going in half of this mission.
Yeah, it's
And
very
it's
true.
too long.
It is a very long mission. We
I don't
should
care
be
how
able
long
to
it is. It doesn't
blitz it though with our damage.
I don't like how long
May.
but eh.
I remember Lena because
I'm-
Hiro is as dense as an asteroid. Yeah, he finally gets it towards the end, but man, does it take him a lot.
He finally gets it, but it's
I'm
not
just
even-
glad he finally developed some IQ points.
Yeah, it's kind of like when somebody's in a race and they don't realize they're in a race, and they do cross the finish line after a couple days, and so you can't hate on them, but
Yes, you can.
still, Gundam will get anime or movies or something. I think at some point it probably will, but I feel like it's kind of in, not to the same level, but kind of in the Crossbone Gundam camp at this point, where it's, if it happens, it's gonna be, hey, something performed really poorly, we need to bring it back.
I'm just following you, by the way, because
Sure, I'm just
yeah.
going. I'm not
Yeah,
paying attention
yeah.
at all. I'm enjoying the
I
conversation.
will. Okay,
Right,
good.
I
'Cause
hate
I
this
don't know
movie
this
too
map
because
very
there's
well.
no freaking route.
Yeah, without the map, I can't. There's too much. Nothing here. I know there's a bunch of chests when you defeat enemies, but there's so many fucking enemies everywhere.
Yeah.
They just kind of appear at random. I just.
Akihiro! I really like his name. Akihiro Altland.
Yeah.
Charnama return. I don't know if they'll ever pull that shot, but it definitely feels like something they could explore more.
Hey Trey, you know what is also a good topic? Best side characters.
Best side characters. That'd be. What we might do is we might just do one big Gundam tier list where I have
Best
like
side
4 or
character
5
Hirogui.
Not. And we just do some of those. I haven't got to watch Brave Earn yet, but I really want to.
Haven't seen what?
Brave Earn. Bang, 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 Brave Earn. The new mecha anime.
I haven't watched enough old mecha anime.
I'd be down for G Gundam getting a new movie. That'd be pretty cool.
Dark, is it?
No, that's true. G has a really good side story in Super Robot Wars. No, T.
Does it involve LNB? The only good character
it
in
does
it?
involve Allenby.
Okay. Well, then they're already better.
It involves each one of them after the end of the Gundam fight being like, okay, so great, we saved the world. What do we do now? How do we go back to living a normal life?
I mean, they don't have a normal life. All they do is
Exactly.
fight.
And so
That is their normal life.
It's a really fun exploration of the characters individually as they're each like, what do I need to do? How do I live? And it's really fun watching Domokashi talk to like Spike Spiegel about it. Just don't expect Brave Earn to be light and fun. Okay.
I just don't understand the purpose of that concept, because literally there isn't a normal for them.
Well, that's the thing. They have to try to
fight.
make a new.
They're boxers.
Because they're boxers that will never get to fight. They're in their arena again. They have to become new people. Because the Gundam fights ended in that game.
Oh. Well, they just started a new club of Gundam fighting. I mean, you say, hey, you can't. This boxing club's done. There's no more this competition is no longer existent. Okay, we'll make a new one.
There's a
Why
few
there's
more
like 12 different
funding,
big ones.
repairs, areas.
They can think about that later.
Kieran-
Domon is the strongest fighter in the world. People are going to want to fight him.
Kieran, I think that would be a fun fight for a minute, but my favorite thing about Sekai in the build burning is that he literally was trained by Domon Kashu. So I do think Domon is going to wreck him eventually.
Yep.
I mean, you never know. Domon was trained by, Master Agent. Skills Master Agent.
Yeah, it's true, but it's such a good scream.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys want to avenge Eok Kujan? Come on, get over here. I'll help you avenge Eok Kujan. Death Arm.
And
Is that a cell phone ringing? What's going on here?
no, that was me. That was me
I
making
know.
that
I was
noise.
asking, are you making the sound of a cell phone ringing?
No, that's the sound that I believe that my funnels when I do my heavy melee make.
Okay. I thought you were setting up for some kind of bit, and I didn't know what it was going to be.
No, it's just weird sounds.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's cool.
Now we have to go around to places that we've already cleared out to clear out places that we've cleared out.
Yep. Dark, there's a chest right here.
Okay. There's also like 3 bad guys.
Dark
Two
Army!
bad guys.
Wait, Master Asia. Wait. Is Akira?
What about
Huh?
Master Agent?
Is Akira Master Asia?
No.
No, Master Asia is Master Asia. Literally, Master Asia's name is just straight up Master Asia.
No, I'm going by the comment.
Oh no! So in I don't know if you saw it or not, Will, but what Fanboy's referencing there is that in the cutscene, Master Asia was the one that got the killing blow on Eok,
Oh.
and it was awesome.
Okay, never mind.
Just cool, just
My
cool.
bad.
And there was a gun next to it too.
So, Kieran, it looked like that was going to happen for a little while. I made a video on it way back when. But it looked like for a little bit we were going to get crossovers between certain Gundam series because they had posters that they made to show it off. And all it wound up being was like individual new shorts for some of them and then new remasters for others. And it had nothing to do with each other. And it was kind of frustrating. Because it really seemed like Gundam Believe was going to be like weird crossovers between like 00 and Wing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Super Robot Wars is what you got to go to. If you are SD Gundam G Generation, if you want the weird crossover stuff.
Yeah, see, the my special doesn't refill anything, so I'm pretty sure you just have something equipped that makes your special refill all your bars.
You mean the roll action?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's block and triangle, and for block and triangle, my character just shoots and then rushes. And
Oh, you might have a special move instead of it being a DLC suit.
Well, that's sad.
Yeah.
Or your
Ooh,
gauge is
chesticle.
Akihiro.
No, I don't. Well, but trust me, my gauge is always at max because I don't know how to use the ability. Yuck. Itzaka.
Then I don't know the
Right off of a Zika.
I do like Super Robot Wars a lot. There's some really funny moments in there. There's a really good one with Char, where it's like Char counterattacks Char, and Camille is the one that, because in that universe you save Camille, and so Camille's the one that confronts him, and Char's like, look, yeah, no, I did this because of you, because I thought you were dead, because everybody let you down. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm on your side, man, I always have been. I was like, thank you, Char.
I got one of the hits at least. There you go.
Oh yeah, Super Robot Wars is great, man, boy. There is a reason I have to play them every time.
Get it down in
You're not supposed to be.
And it is now a half.
Oh, really?
And now I'm out of everything at the moment.
Yeah, I don't even have enough gauge to be able to reload, so I'm going in melee for now.
Oh, I've been using the roll action.
Oh, did it just work?
Yeah, I used the wrong button.
Okay.
I was using one of my special buttons.
Well, congrats. Now you have a lot more
with
ammo.
triangle. No, I didn't get a refill of ammo.
Ah, Christ. Yeah.
I would have liked that to have been the case.
Sometimes Super Robot Wars does require a lot of work to make it all fit. No! I had it lined up to get the final hit, and then he hit me.
And then I got it.
Yep. I think my favorite is that to be able to get... Oh, don't make me watch this. Don't do this to me. Don't make me watch this again.
Skip it. Skip it.
No, I can't skip it.
Skip it.
I have to see the pain.
There's like
We're actually almost where I am.
Nice. So we should get there next week then.
Yeah, we have to play the next 2 levels.
Yep.
And that's it.
Oh, Fanboy, I think the worst one, not worse isn't bad, but like the most change I've ever had to see is to be able to fit Code Geass. They had to just have another version of the world because otherwise it can't fit with everything else.
Yeah, see, look at me. This is what I was doing earlier, was I was hitting that, and it would do that at the end,
I
because
gotcha.
that's apparently that. If I hold triangle, that does a harder attack.
I gotcha.
I knew that. I haven't only hit X and shooting things this whole time. I totally knew that that Y was also another attack. Totally.
So
okay, so
we'll call
in
it
2
here.
missions, we will be caught up with me.
Nice.
Because I haven't done 7E yet.
Yeah.
For the break.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
2 levels and we're caught up. Cool.
So
7C, I will write that down.
next week we will get caught up there, and then hopefully be able to break past the level 50 barrier. Monday we'll have MMO Mondays as usual. Tuesday we'll have the podcast. Wednesday Rungrun will play more Forgotten City. Next Thursday is probably going to be SCP. We're not 100% sure yet. We're going to see. And then next Friday we'll be doing this. I want to respond to Fanboy's comment real quick though before we say our goodbyes. IBO, Seed Freedom, Astray, Witch Mercury, Hathaway, Double Zeta, Lucian, MSV, Unicorn, Arc Getter.
Was there anything that I need to comment about?
No, just a great list of potential series for a good Super Robot Wars game. Looks good. I like it. Get a Robo Arc and get a Robo. Grandizer in there. Kotetsushinji. You get some good stuff in there. Dagwon always gets forgotten. Uto PI for Kamen Rider. Yeah. Anyway.
Ooh, purple Gundam. I like that. That's
you all
cute.
want to say your goodbyes?
Beep boy.
Very well. Then.
You said goodbye,
yeah,
so I said
yeah.
goodbye, did I not?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Okay.
Until next time, I've been Trey.
And I've been Aki.
And
he's been Will.
And I'm here.
And it's been the Full Spectrum. Remember to always do the Full Spectrum. The Gundam Game Day has to offer.